Kokomo Speedway with the Dirt Late model. Is going to give this one more try. Hopefully we can have a much better result last time. Plan is just to do some dirt racing to start out with. This will be a quick race. Then at 9:30 I'm going to hop in that Talladega Legends race again and try to
Cast off down low.
finish that race out. Then maybe after that I'm going to do the SR8s at Le Mans. But we'll see how that all works out. That
Inside, clear, go high.
Sorry about that. But hopefully plan on 3 races tonight. Hey Joe, when does that NIS race start? Just curious.
Hello.
If you're still watching.
Go high. Inside, clear.
Hey there, Chevy. Josh G, good to see you in here. Joe Francis, good luck in the NIS races.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Inside,
We can hear him, but he can't
clear
hear you.
inside. Car inside. Slow car down low.
Okay,
Clear
10 for it, Joe.
Inside. Clear inside.
Hello.
Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear. Inside. Clear inside. Slow car down low. Car stopped up high. Go high. Practice is over. Head on in.
Yeah, hopefully tonight I'll be able to get 3 different styles of racing in. Quick little dirt race. Heading over to Talladega in the 87 cars one more time, and then plan is after that to head to Le Mans, the SR8 cars, for a quick little 7-lap race there, which won't be too quick since it is a giant track. Here we go, we got 2 laps of qualifying.
Okay, here comes your first time lap. Green flag, green flag. One more lap.
My corner felt a lot better.
There's the flag. It's over.
Didn't show up on the speed chart, but that's all right. Hey, at least better to get flooded out while you're not there. That's for sure. But yeah, that does suck. Alright, already time to grid up. This will be a 30-lap race.
You're on the outside this time. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Yo, like, is it just me, or does that Derek Kraus, like car number 7, does that name sound really familiar?
Oh yeah, that is Derek Kraus. That might be the
Nah, he's just a shit bum.
Truck Series driver, NASCAR Truck Series driver, Derek Kraus.
Is he NASCAR? I don't know. I don't.
Who
follow
knows if
NASCAR.
it's the same one, but
Not very close, at least.
I follow the ARCA series. He's just a random shit bum from Stratford, Wisconsin. Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin too.
Catch the 9 car.
yeah, that's pretty crazy, Josh.
1 to go. Next time by.
That would suck. But here we go. We got
Get
30
ready,
laps.
Going green.
This is an official race. We'll just try to survive and get to the end.
Green flag. Green flag. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear. Go high. Inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside.
Oh, man. The 56 got spun sideways right in front of us, nowhere to go. That checked everybody up behind us and we got turned, but kept it going straight. Got a little bit of damage. I feel like I was a little bit faster than everybody, but
Inside. Clear inside. Inside.
really tough track.
Clear inside. Inside. Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Clear outside.
Oh!
Go high.
56 just took out the 11. It's actually the 4, but it's got some numbers, 56. Hey there, Michael. Got a little bit too high there, kept getting in the wall. About halfway. Track's really starting to change towards the top side.
Inside. Clear. Car outside. Clear up top. Inside.
Oh.
Clear inside. Car inside. Got 10 laps to go. Car inside. Clear.
Man, I cut that 11 to break.
Inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Clear. Car inside. Clear. Clear inside. Inside.
There's just nowhere to hide here.
Inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Clear. Inside. Clear all around.
Trying to give these guys room.
Go high. Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Outside. Clear.
You're a fucking idiot.
Oh boy. Yeah, big wreck in front of us. Oh my god.
Go low. You got 5 laps to go. Car outside. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Outside. Clear. Outside. Low car up high. Clear outside if you want it. Car stopped up high. 2 left to go. 2 to go. Go
Oh,
low.
they wrecked.
Go low. Go low. White flag. White flag. Outside. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Go high.
Oh, they hit each other. Man, this is crazy.
Slow car down low. Checkered flag. Checkered flag. Great job. You did really well.
Good lord.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
Well, that was a mess.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess not bad
Try
for
to
getting
throw
spun
Spider
out in the
back
first
on
couple
the leader,
laps, but
pure stupidity there.
there was just absolutely nowhere to hide at this track. All right, but coming up next, we'll be headed to Talladega in the 1987 cars. Hopefully that'll be more successful than that race, but
Yeah, I'm real worried about it.
go back and look at the initial start, see what got us turned around. I think the problem is at this track with these cars, it's just everybody wants to pull a slide job.
I mean, yeah, I don't really
But the
know
guy
what
on the
they
outside
do,
has such a big
but,
run, so they come
on the
together
last
off the
lap, I
corner.
got tired and launched.
So far, so good. Yeah, there we go. The 56 blinked out in front of us. Yeah, blinks out. He then checks up big time, nowhere to go. And then I got turned. but we were able to keep it going straight. Here, it honestly just kept getting worse. Thanks, yeah, I gotta get a little better here at this track, for sure. I guess next time I do it, I gotta run next to the wall pretty much almost the entire race, because that was what was strong, even late in the race, which I was surprised about. I thought that would kind of go away. I kept hitting the wall, thought it was gone, and then thought maybe the bottom would start coming in a little bit, but hey there, Dean Sprinkle. About to head over to Talladega and bring out the 1987 car again. All right, we'll be right back. We're going to head into the next session, which will be the 1987 cars at Talladega. It'll only take a couple minutes until we'll get loaded up into the practice session. Try to dial the feel into the car again. Kind of get used to that again, and hopefully have a better run and run closer up front for the race than what we did Tuesday night. But again, we'll be right back. So you guys stick around. All right, we're loaded up here. Back at Talladega. Been coming here quite a bit the last week or two. But with these 1987 cars, it's a lot different of a challenge. Hey, appreciate it, Brad. Good to see you in here. Got 3 of the races lined up tonight. Already got the first one over with. The dirt race to kick off the night. Then we're coming to the 1987 cars here at Talladega, and next, hopefully headed over to Le Mans in the SR8 cars with the, well, I think a 7-lap race. But ran one of these races the other night, and it took me a little bit to get used to it, kind of get a feel for it, but after a while I was getting used to it, and then the iRacing froze, and I went a couple laps down and just rode out the last about 20 laps. So hopefully we can stay in this race the entire time and have a fun battle. I gotta adjust the steering ratio. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Although it honestly does feel pretty good the way it is. I just feel like it might be a little too stiff to burn the tires up. But the race session will go live at 9:30. We got about 5 more minutes. These races are a little different. They are single file restarts. I believe no wave around, no lucky dog, anything like that. It's all the
5,
old
4,
rules, so
3, 2, 1.
it's just a different challenge.
Stop on the sign.
Got the Winston ride back out in action.
Okay, punch it.
She feels fast, boys. Might be because we're going over 200 miles an hour, but I feel a lot more comfortable going into this race than the, obviously, first race I did here. Really hope we can have a clean run, though. These races can probably get wild. First race we did was actually pretty tame. It was good racing, good hard racing, but not as many cautions as I was expecting. We had a couple 10, 15 lap green flag runs. Got to watch out for getting off the corners. Too hard to get tight. You don't have to worry about that in the Cup cars here. You got to be easy into the corners, light in the gas. But just barely off the gas, it'll turn for you. And then coming off the corner, though, I hit the wall the first race I did here. That sent me back a little bit. Got to be really careful with that, especially in the draft. It's amazing how fast you go in the draft, but also how the car feels. I believe I've just moved it to 18, Brad. This feels really good, though. Oh yeah, Mike, back at the Talladega Super Speedway. The Winston cigarette ride.
Four, 5.
Yeah. Steering ratio is at 18 there. 18 to 1. All right, we'll get loaded up here for, I believe it was at 60 laps here at Talladega. So a little bit of a longer race, but not really when you have the speeds that we'll be carrying here in these cars. And also, hopefully not as many caution flags. That's right, the good old days. Yeah, thanks, Michael. It is a pretty looking red throwback ride. Of course, it was the Winston Cup series, so you got to throw Winston on there. Just feels right. Hey, that's really awesome to hear, Brad. I appreciate it. Try to give everybody a good show with some entertaining races, something different. Of course, obviously try to run up front and battle it out. But you do that, you try to do that every race. Hey, we got Tim Duggar in the race today. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. How about that? Yeah, we got Tim Duggar and Dale Earnhardt Jr. I wonder if we'll know anybody else. Sound the Junior Nation alarm. Boys, it's Talladega in the 1987 cars. We're racing against the Dale Earnhardt Jr. How about that? All right, it's time to qualify. I believe so, Josh. He's on here quite a bit. Also, Tim Duggar, the country singer. This seems like a race that he'd want to do, have some fun in. Well, we get out here and run a qualifying lap. I'm sure it won't be anything too special. Yeah, it's the real one, Dean. Dale Jr. is a big fan of iRacing. He's been for a long time. He gets on here quite a bit.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Damn it. It's a little out of control when she's got cold tires. I'm gonna get me an Xfinity ride tonight, boys. You just watch.
One more lap.
Yeah, we'll try not to. Try to keep all the fenders on it.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Alright, so far that'll put me P7. Yeah, it's 10-14.
That felt black flag is for us. You have the race officials unhappy with your driving. Let's clean that up.
Whoops,
Otherwise, they're going to pull us out of quality.
Alright, let's go back and practice. Yeah, there he is. Dale Jr. himself. The old filter time number 6. Right now he's sitting P7. We're sitting P12. So not too bad. It's better than I did last time, I think. All right. Well, here we go. We got 60 laps.
One to go.
This is an
Next
official
time
race,
by.
so
You're on the outside this time.
finishing
Closed.
position
Pit road
matters
is
and
closed.
trying to keep it clean. But obviously cool to get to race against Dale Jr., Tim Duggar. Those two are big iRacing fans. I appreciate it, Zero. Hopefully we can keep it clean. Have a good race. Hopefully it's a green flag filled race. Hopefully we don't get a lot of caution laps and it drags out for a long time. But hopefully after this race, if it goes to plan, we'll head over to Le Mans in the SR8 cars for a little bit of road racing. I believe that is the C class, C fixed.
You have
Yeah,
two
10-4, Dean. I wonder
additional
if
sets of tires during this race. Have a
he'll
good
stick
race.
around for the whole time or not. I'm sure he will if we get a lot of green flag racing. But I can see him dipping out of just a shit show.
Catch star 2, car. Catch star 6, car.
All right, again,
But
so we're
can
starting
you breathe sounds?
middle of the pack, P12. Pretty happy with the spot we'll be at for the start of the race.
When I take too much Adderall, I can hear my hair growing.
That's right, days of thunder time.
How much did the Bears just trade for the 11th pick?
The voices in my head told me it's never my fault, so if I wreck you,
We'll get some filter time on the
Oh shit.
broadcast, give them some free advertising.
Fiddlesticks.
It's the guy in the back.
16, you got my respect, you got space invaders.
No, I think. You need to learn how to qualify these things here.
Get ready, going green.
Sorry.
All good, it's backing up.
Pace car is off.
All right, here we go. 60 laps, try to get it done.
Green flag, green flag. Car inside. Clear inside. Car outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Outside is clear. Car outside. Still there. Keep low. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
Definitely don't want to
Clear
slide up in a
outside,
junior there. That would be quite unfortunate. But tires are super slick on cold tires. It'll take a couple laps to get heating them.
You're in the top 10. Outside. Clear outside if you want it.
Bears did not mess up on the quarterback for once.
Inside. Still inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Closed, pit road is closed.
All right, we got through the first 4 laps. Fortunately, the car was just starting to feel really good. Much better start than the last race I had here. Can definitely stay in the gas a lot longer. It's a lot more sturdy.
Catch stop 9, car. Catch stop 9, car. Catch stop 9,
Hey,
car.
turn 3.
Pit road's open.
Definitely gonna stay out here. There's no point in even coming down to top off or anything. And we only got 23 drivers in the field, so it really is not too big of a field. All of us up front here, we're racing each other pretty smart. Just ordered your FEG PC.
Closed, pit road is closed.
We do have 2 sets of tires sitting in the pit, so you don't want
I like
Burn
the
those
Marty
up.
Robbins car 12.
to early in the race.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, I seen a really good diecast version of it on eBay the other day. I was very tempted to buy.
Nice, man. Well, enjoy it. I've had my FEG PC for over a year now, and Have no complaints with it. Again, it'll be interesting now since we'll be restarting single file if it'll get kind of spread out. I noticed that last time that it seemed like the field would break out into 2 or 3 packs based on who got a good initial jump. Looks like we can go about
1 to go, next time by.
30, I'd say about 36. It'll even out too. Laps on fuel, so we'll just have to pit 1 time. Try to split the stage, or split the race up. I doubt we'll get green flag pit stops, but that would be pretty fun if we'd had that long of a run. Hey there, Justin Sumner. Good to see you in here tonight. Yeah, man, we got the pressure on. We got Redneck Jesus himself, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in here with us. Trying to fight for an Xfinity ride here tonight. It's either win or go home tonight, boys. See everybody up next to the wall here. It is single file restarts, and you cannot pass to the inside before the start finish line, so that's why everybody kind of protects your line up next to the wall. Oh, I definitely hear that, Justin. It can be very frustrating. All right, takes off a little early. That's definitely going to spread us out.
Green, green, green.
Go ahead, Jim.
Man, I was sleeping.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about with the single file restarts, maybe stretching the field out a little bit. Even I had got a terrible start. Just a little late start. I wasn't expecting them to go that early. That's alright. Hopefully this will allow us to get spread out a little bit, get some green flag racing in. Running P8, so that's a great spot to be.
Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear. Car inside. Still there, hold your line. Still inside. Still there, inside. Clear.
We'll just get behind Junior and follow him to the front. I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Outside.
Hey, Mike.
Keep low.
Oh boy.
Clear up top.
Well, good.
Outside.
Save, dude.
Stay low.
Man, he saved it. Looked like it was going to be a big wreck.
A great save, but
Clear up
man,
top.
it's there for days.
I thought it was going, to be honest.
I think I do need to start entering the corner a little bit lower, because I keep sliding up, and once you kind of miss the bottom, it just shoots you right to the wall.
The yellow flag is out.
Ah,
They
man.
want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Yeah, I fell back to P11 there. It looks like, man, once you lose your momentum a little bit, you just fell back, or I fell back there like a rock. I think it was the 4 car got underneath me a little bit into the corner. I was just like a
turn 2.
car length up off the track. He got up underneath me, and
Turn 2.
we went side by side down the back straightaway, and that
Never mind,
just
he hit the gas pedal.
gave
He's on
everybody a
track
huge
strip.
run, and
Catch the 6
The pace
car.
Dale got
car
around us,
is
but
turn 3.
definitely interesting to see how that works out.
Pit road is now open. Catch the 6
Take
car.
note for later in the race.
Race car 3 and 4.
Still think it's way too early to come down. But since everybody else is, I'll come down and at least fill up in fuel. Top off.
Start looking for your sign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
Okay, punch it. They want you in single file. Catch the 2 car.
Right, yeah, might as well. Fill it up in fuel. If we get enough cautions, we
Got a lot
might
of
be able to
damage,
make it. We're 10 laps short right now on fuel.
He kind of sucked.
So really, if we get another caution, we'll just probably come down and take the tires and pit. So
Hit 4.
we'll probably not be able to stretch it, but still got 2 sets of tires sitting in the pits. Probably around halfway if we get a caution and we come down to fill up on fuel. We'll take 4 tires then, and maybe just not take tires the rest of the race after that. Just take it that one time. I know that I heard that it was about 5-10 laps that the tires are really good. It starts coming in, feels good, but then after about maybe 20, 25 laps, it starts kind of falling off. Have yet to have about over a 20, 25 lap run. I think the longest we had the other night was like 15, 20 maybe. Looks like we beat Dale Jr. off pit road. Must have a faster pit stop or pit crew than him.
One to go.
Makes me pretty
Next
happy.
time by.
Guys going over the wall, doing a good job. All right, we got 14 laps only into the race right now. We have 46 to go still. We got a long way to go.
About to go green. Stay focused. Pace car is off.
Sorry, 8.
Green flag, green flag. You're in the top 10.
Started in first gear that time. Felt like it worked out a little better.
Oh, goodness.
Yellow car up here slow though. 3 wide.
I can dig back here. I checked it up.
Still inside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Outside. 2 wide. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside is clear.
Damn, she was loose in the trial.
You're in 5th. Car inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Keep high.
That's what I was talking about, that one little bobble in the
Still there,
trial.
bottom. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Hey, Patrick, you
Stay
get
high. There's a car on the low side. Clear.
Oh man,
If
another
there's an idiot
caution.
standing on the track, he's got to hit me.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
How you been, Frisch?
Been hanging in there. Been alright, how about yourself?
Sorry, guys.
Not too bad.
That's what we like to hear.
Man, I can't believe how slick it was on the front straightaway in the tri-oval. I don't know if I just was a little lower than I usually was, but
This car's checking up hard in the 3.
Pit road is now open. Catch the 8 car.
Okay.
yeah, I really don't want to pit right now. Yeah, you definitely can't go low in the trial, but it'll get you a little loose. The bottom line is a little bit flatter, just the slightest bit flatter. I mean, it's not much of a difference at all, but it does upset the car when you're on the bottom lane, even in the Cup Series cars. But man, when you're going this fast, it gets it extremely loose. We got country music singer Tim Duggar will be restarting behind us. I think Junior went to the pits that time, or maybe not. No, he stayed out. I think he might have even taken tires last run, or last pit stop. That last run, though, especially was super, super slick. I'm not sure if the track's just getting hotter, what that was all about. But it felt way worse than the first run. Yeah, that's probably what it was, too, Dean. I'll just need to back it off a little bit in the corners, lift a little earlier, and try to keep it on the bottom. If you can hold the bottom, you'll be alright. But if you just overdrive it a little bit too much, then it slides up to the middle of the track, and doesn't seem to be the fast way around here. But really haven't been able to get a good feel for the race at all so far. Just way too many cautions. It's all been from the back of the pack, which is even more annoying.
Is anybody else watching the NFL draft in here? Just me.
1 lap to green.
Thank you.
Nice and smooth.
Appreciate the response, Vic. Anytime. Football sucks. What sports do you like, Greg? Wrestling. I hear you. Check out this Australian football. Pretty good. Can confirm Australian football is very entertaining.
All it needs is some Benny Hill music, and it's perfect.
We need to get more Australian football playing in the States. Closest we get to it is rugby every now and then.
Yeah, I went over to Vancouver and played a game a couple of few years ago. It was a pretty good standard.
Hey there, Paul Wilson.
Out there.
If I saw any one of those guys running at me full speed, I would run as fast as I could. It still wouldn't be enough, probably.
That's just a good incentive to pass the ball.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Trying to start in first gear again. Getting a single file restart so it makes it a little bit more challenging.
The pace car is
See
in.
when the leader goes.
Green, green, green. Inside. Still there, hold your line. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there, inside. Keep high. Still inside.
Stuck on the middle line again.
Still there, inside. Clear inside. Inside. Still there, hold your line.
Nice save, whoever that was.
Still inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there.
19 got super tight. Middle of the
Car
corner.
outside. Go low. Still there.
222 entering the corner.
Clear outside.
Had to lift way early in order to get the car set. Hey there, David. There we go, starting to get big runs now.
And Drew, I see you found that push off too.
Clear inside.
Just got to float the car into the corner, get to the bottom. Then be careful off the corner because it wants to plow, drift right up into the wall.
A little loose out front.
Yeah, Junior's probably going to get to the lead here. He's been fast the entire race. But they're 3 wide up here, 2 wide now for the lead. Oh boy.
Car outside.
Yeah, this pack is going 3 wide. This is going to give everybody behind us a huge run. It's going to get nasty here in a second. almost into the wall.
Car outside. Keep low. Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Oh, come on.
Still there. Still
4
there.
car instead of just pushing us, going to put us in the middle 3 wide.
Still there. Still there. Clear outside. 2 wide. Clear inside. Outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Still there. Keep low. Outside, clear. Outside. Still there.
Oh, car around in front of us.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside, clear. Inside.
Also made contact with the guy on the outside of us. Damn it.
Still inside.
Been trying to pass that guy. We've been faster
on the
than
low
him.
side. Stay high. Still there.
Able to save it with, I don't think, any damage, so we'll be all right. Just got to regroup here.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear. Car inside. Clear.
Car just gets extremely loose in front of us.
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside. Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. There is a car on the high
They
side.
can run away if they keep playing.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. Clear high.
Finally able to get around him. Hopefully this group can just be smart. We're 3 seconds back. There's probably no way we're going to catch them. We're probably going to need a caution.
You're in the top 10.
Gonna need a caution probably to catch up. Man, it's just so loose. But we're 4.5 seconds back. We'll see what we can manage to do if we can gain on them.
Stay high.
Oh, here we go. We're going right back to the back of this field, this small pack.
Stay high.
Oh, man. We need fresh tires.
Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Car actually feels better in dirtier. It tightens the car up. Out front, it's just too loose.
halfway in the race. Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Even as far back as we are, we're still in the top 10. We can't compete with the numbers they have in that pack. They just have too many. We only have a handful, and they have, I think, like 7 or 8. Yeah, they got 7 up there. Just trying to stay behind this number 3 so we can just keep somewhat of a good pace up. My bad.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear.
Got into the 3 a little bit. Just trying to push him down the straightaway. He tapped the wall a little bit.
The yellow flag
There
is
we
out.
go.
Line up, single file. Closed,
Well.
pit road is closed. Catch bar 13, car.
Alright, perfect.
These cars drive better than the Cup
Catch
cars
bar
do now.
21, car.
We'll have about 20 to go when we get going here. We'll take our 4 tires and get our fuel, and we'll be all set for the end of the race.
Right in front of the leaders either.
Yeah, I thought we were all dead for a minute when I saw them on the track.
The paint colors and the back straight.
Gotta love the heat smoke model. Very good.
Pit road's open.
Yep, I couldn't see a damn thing.
That's a real good run, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna pit that lap too.
There's the man himself, finally saying some words.
Yeah, it was fun as hell.
Yeah, finally got some
We don't
green
get
flag
runs
running
like
there.
that
It's
too
just
often in the
unfortunate
series,
that
so that was
we
really
kind of
good,
got
guys.
broke away from
Appreciate
the
it.
top 7 up there.
I'm actually shocked we've had this many cars
Hopefully
for
this
first
run
time
we
today.
can
Last night we had
keep
only
up
one
with that
caution.
main draft and
Yeah, usually people can't drive
stay
these
up there for the
things
final
for more than
20
5
laps
and
and
that was refreshing.
battle out for the win.
We went down there flag to flag last night at the same time. I think we had 2 cautions for the first 20 laps, and after that, it was, I think, the last maybe 3 laps to go, we finally had a caution.
Yeah, we need more races like that.
Start looking for your sign.
You're right, Brandon. I forgot.
5,
we got one caution at the
4,
very end, too.
3, 2, 1. Stop on the
Fuel
sign.
strategy straight out the window.
So everybody's out the window pretty much.
Yeah, mine too, because I was pretty much good to the end.
Yeah, I short pitted, and I was a lap down, and I was like, oh yeah, when all y'all run out, I got this.
Car again was
we have a
super
caution with like
loose
8
that
to go.
run. Obviously, maybe it's our first time taking tires, but
Okay, punch it.
it was fun hanging on to it. It is a blast when the car gets slick like this, especially going this fast in the draft.
Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tires remaining.
76
They want
on the
you
right
in
rear, not
single
too bad.
file.
86, 83.
82, 81, it really doesn't need them off as much as I thought it would.
Yeah, my tires were sitting at 88, 84,
So
so
I saw
it's actually pretty
Brad's
good.
interview, but what did you think about the new A-car package on here, Dale?
Catch bar 13, car.
I don't know.
Catch bar
What
13,
you talking about
car.
on iRacing? Oh, the new, yeah. It's got some promise. I think there were like 20 things that they tried to put in there all at once, and maybe we should have maybe tried to put a few things one at a time in there and tweaked on those and made them right. But there's a lot of things that work well and some things that are kind of weird.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was like.
Very interesting.
I think with some fine tuning, it'll be good.
And his thoughts about the new.
Yeah, I agree. I just feel like we put so much in with the bubble and the side draft and how all that stuff works. There's like 20 things happening at once. And what do you fix if you're trying to tweak it right? So, but I it's different, that's for sure. Definitely makes it more interesting.
Side draft seemed too strong for anybody else. I think it could be toned down a little bit.
Yeah, they're talking about the
Well, I know it's
A-car.
massive in the real car, at least the last one I drove. It was ridiculous.
I think the only thing that really bothers me is it feels like it's way too hard to break the bubble.
I mean, you can break the bubble fine if you got numbers. I mean, if you got like 2 people who know how to tandem, because we were
Dale
handing up
Jr.
to
is
the top side. 2 of us who can know how to do it. There's an art to it, and we figured out we'll be all right. Haven't really had much
One to
fun
go,
with it,
next
though,
time
yet,
by.
so we'll see if we figure it out.
he is technically, I think, an employee of iRacing
I will
or
say
a
the other day I was in a race
ambassador or something.
and like the top 10 committed to running the wall, and it worked just like it would in real life, as far as meaning when anybody tried to go to the bottom to pass those 10 cars, they couldn't put it together. They didn't have the numbers, and that was pretty impressive. I was surprised to see it like that.
Yeah, we got people committing. It's really fun running the wall, but A couple of us found out that if you get enough committed to the middle, you're damn near unpassable if everyone's running the middle.
Yeah, maybe they need to do that in real life.
Just a fair warning, I'm going to probably drop back on the start because I'm on old tires. I'm out of them.
You took tires on the first pit stop?
10-4 there, Josh.
No, I forgot to uncheck
Even
them
got the
when,
8
when I
DEI
went in for
tattoo.
some damage repair earlier.
Yeah, super interesting hearing his thoughts
Oh,
about
gotcha.
the Cup Series package here on iRacing. They just updated that a couple weeks ago, and it's kind of been a big
I mean, you just
controversy.
go really early and then
They
you don't have
added
to worry
side
about that. You
drafting
just
and-
pull off or whatever.
There's a huge bubble now in front of the cars. Makes it a lot more challenging and different to get runs and race up front, but cool hearing his insight. But we got 20 laps to go now. We'll be restarting P9, so we're up in the top 10. Hopefully we
All right,
can
so you have that nice long run.
not
Now
get
it's gonna be
too spread out.
cautions every 5 to 6 laps, I think. Especially with that one car in the field, he has no clue what he's doing.
Get ready, going green.
John, here's something. Nothing.
The pace car is in.
I appreciate you, Chris.
Green flag, green flag.
Man, there's the technical.
Oh man, that's annoying.
Stay high. There's a
Couldn't
car
pass
on
him
the
before the
low
start finish line.
side. Still inside. Still inside.
So I just had to slam into him, but he got a terrible start.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside. Inside. Stay high. The next car's the leader. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Middle 3 wide.
Clear inside. 2 wide. Clear up top.
Guy in the middle or on the bottom said he was going to drop back, and then the guy on the outside, I don't know what he was doing, but he fell way back. .13 car got loose on the outside. Able to get around him.
Clear outside.
Move up another spot. I think that'll be P7. .224 entering the corner that time. Oh, Junior up the outside into the wall a little bit.
Outside. Keep low.
Able to get around him now.
Clear up top.
3 wide in front of us.
Outside. Keep low. Keep low. Outside is clear. Car outside. Keep low. Keep low. You're back in fifth.
I think the tires are starting to give up a little bit. Might just be how I'm driving it, I don't know, but it doesn't feel as sturdy as it once did. Oh, they're getting loose. Got a lap car on the bottom.
Car outside. Clear outside if you want it.
Gonna stow that away as stuff to not do again. Into the high line full mash while leading.
Yeah, that looked a bit puckerish from back here.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line.
Force will be changed after this race, I think.
Car outside.
Man, it's getting tight.
Go low. Go low.
Yeah, I'm afraid to drive in a late one there.
Still there, hold your line.
I did nothing wrong with him. I almost messed it up for everybody. You're fine.
Keep low. Keep low. Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. The next
Man,
car's
absolutely
the
no
leader.
margin for error, and it is sliding all over the place.
Stay low. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Stay low. Clear up top. You're now in third. Car outside. The yellow flag is out.
Caution.
They want you
Man.
in single file. Pit road is closed.
Man, that was wild.
Go back to the tape, review it, NASCAR. Come on, I had him.
Woo! That was close.
Faster. Nice. Car.
Man, got up to P3 there. I think I had something for the lead
Catch up. One.
for the next
car.
maybe 5 laps, but if we would have went green there, I don't know if I would have been able to hang on to it. I mean, every corner just sending it as hard as it can go. Cars were sliding all over the place. All of us in this main pack were. That was a blast, though. That was a lot of fun. Really good racing there. That was a lot of fun up front there.
Catch up. One. Car.
Yeah, it was shaping up to be a brawl.
Pit road is now open.
Yeah, nothing like the mad scrabble at the end.
It's just good when everyone gives everybody space. That's when it's the most fun.
Yeah, me too, Dean. My hands are sweating like crazy hanging onto this wheel. I can barely hang on to it. I do have one set of tires sitting in the pits. It would probably feel pretty good
like these guys are.
with the tires, but there is no way in hell I'm going to give up this 3rd place. Track's position here. If we got back in the field, I don't know if I'd be able to get up there. There's only 15 cars in the lead lap, but still. If we get a couple cautions, then the race will be over.
That was one thing I felt like they did a good job on with the dirt stuff, though, man. They got the dirt late models a lot more closer to realistic with the new tire model and stuff. That was awesome.
Well, looks like half the field went down and pitted. So this is going to be not very good, actually. Did not think that many guys would come in and
It feels like the right rear's got a sidewall.
pit, but that's all right.
Pit road is
We'll see what we can do here from the
I
lead.
can't believe that thing is folded over on the sidewall
Car
already.
17, got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside. Letter 17, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
That's pretty good, David.
It's kind of weird out to be the only one that came down.
So this is going to be really interesting. If we get a quick caution and I can stay in the lead, that's probably what I'm going to need to have happen here to win the race. If we get a quick caution, keep the lead. Other than that, I think I'm going to be a sit and duck. The leader has already been a sit and duck kind of all race. But being on a little bit older tires like I am now, it's going to be really tough. But man, I just did not think to pit there. I didn't want to give up this top 3 position here. This is the highest I've been up all race. And I have witnessed firsthand what it's like being in the back of the pack, and it's been tough. So, especially single file restarts. Those guys back there, you never know who's going to get a bad restart or get a bad jump.
I haven't ran this series in a while. Do they do green whites in here, or is it still you finish under yellow?
Finish under yellow.
They did not have green white checkers in 1987.
Yeah, for some reason I thought I heard they changed it, but
If there was green white checkers, it would have been probably a good decision to pit there, knowing that there was 13 cars,
You did raise back
15
to
on
the
the lead
caution,
lap.
though.
Right,
That
that's
I'm hoping they can find a way to put
that's
in.
what I'm hoping, Dean. Hopefully we can have just a quick caution, keep the lead, then
I really
get
don't see
another
how they
quick
did
one.
as long as they did.
But-
That would be, I don't know, just doing a dirt race and then, you know, freezing the field whenever you have a caution immediately is still sketchy. I could just imagine racing back to the caution around a bunch of wrecked cars.
Yeah, that would be sketchy as hell.
Yeah, people already arc a brake straight into incidents. They don't really need incentive to do that.
So Junior went back to 10th. He's going to be restarting 10th. So that means probably about 7th or 8th will be the guys on fresh tires coming. But we should only have about,
One of the front 9 on old tires.
yeah, that's what it was looking like.
say, about top 9 on old tires, but I mean, really, it's only about 10 lap old tires.
I call experienced.
Yeah, with the
Seasoned.
10 lap season experienced tires. Bale will restart with 8 to go. First time restarting from the lead tonight. Yeah, we'll try to finish it off strong. I'm kind of in a tough spot here. Older tires, in the lead. No draft help. But we'll see what we can do.
Get ready, going green. Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag. Okay,
Didn't want to
you are the
shift.
leader.
But I still think I got an okay start. Don't want to get too big of a lead or else they'll probably slingshot around me. They probably will anyway, but they're going to have a massive run down the back straightaway.
Outside.
Oh man, he's taking it 3 wide. Again, the same guy that did it earlier.
Still hold. Car outside, 2 wide. Still there, inside.
Alright, well, we knew that was going to happen.
Clear.
But still in a good spot here. 8 to go.
Car inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there at the bottom. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear inside. Still inside.
Junior's right behind us now on fresh tires.
Still there. Still there, hold your line. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there. The next car's the leader. Still there at the bottom.
Victor, I got tapped down in front of you. No.
Still there.
You can see my pants after this one. Ryan!
Sorry about that.
You're
It
up
just
top,
lit
3
up.
wide. Inside, 2 wide. Still there, hold your line.
Oh, you're good, man.
Still there, inside. Still there, inside.
Kind of getting shuffled out here on the outside.
Still inside. Clear.
5 to go.
5 laps to go. Outside. Outside, clear. Outside. Still there. Stay low. You're on the bottom. 3
Oh!
wide. Still hold. Outside. 2 wide.
Y'all got something
Still
against
there.
me up here?
Stay low. There is a car.
Thought we
on
were
the
done
high
for there.
side.
We got almost shoved down there 3
Stay
wide.
low. There is a car on the high side. The next car's the leader. Keep low. Clear up top.
Now stuck again behind this Marty Robbins 12 car.
Car inside. Keep high. Caution.
Oh, man.
Line up, single file.
Oh,
Pit
man.
road is closed
Oh,
right
that's
now.
unfortunate.
Oh man, come on.
That's probably going to be the race right there.
Carbide. You had the position
Man,
when the
if I
yellow
knew that
flag
was
came
gonna
out.
happen, I would've moved over.
Yeah, I could have done that when I was out front.
Man, I think I would have been all right if we would have came to the finish there to the green. I think I could have gained at least one or two more spots. You almost want to be in the back half of the top 10 right there while everybody's
right,
racing
guys.
out. You
Thanks,
get
Chris.
such a big run. And then if you get caught on the outside like that, man, you drop back.
I didn't have rights to put on that last stop, so
Catch
I don't know
about
if I'll be
3,
able to
car.
beat you. But good racing for sure.
It was a pleasure racing with you. Good race.
Micah, run the next one. I got to get you. I was confident.
Sean, that was really good work off of 2, not to make that worse, man.
Pit road's
I
open.
appreciate that.
Yeah, heart kind of stopped a little bit there. So I saw him drifting up a little bit, and I thought I didn't want to get into you at all. So I started backing off, and luckily didn't hurt any one of us.
Well, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, really fun race.
Yeah, no problem, man. I don't want to wreck all of us back here after we just pitted.
That one was a lot of work. I am out of
good driving these things.
out of
People
breath,
that
really.
actually know how to. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, these guys Raced clean all race, raced hard all race.
Who's running the next one? Blake McCandless said he wants to run it.
A little bit too many cautions, but you'll have that.
I'll probably run it.
Still a lot of green flag running though, and awesome battles though up front, sliding
I
around.
don't think I'm gonna run it.
I might hop in, I don't know.
I gotta work in the morning.
Appreciate that, David.
Same.
And also
I
Michael.
work in taxes in Canada. It's the last day of the tax season tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun.
You've got 2 laps to go.
You know, we're
Appreciate that,
United
Dave.
Rentals, and we're just, everything just opened back up down in Louisiana, so all the plant turnarounds and shutdowns and everything decided to happen all this week, so it's been crazy for us.
Letter 19, car by.
No, Aces get some good races, but this one just, I don't know. 1 or 2 many cautions, really. Especially here at the end, it sucks that we couldn't finish it out. I would have loved to see it go green, though, the last 10 laps. See if what we could have done up front. Slip sliding around with everybody. I had plenty of opportunity, so that last run I was on the bottom of them, doing everything I could to stay off them, sliding around. But really fun race. Hate that we're going to finish under caution, but we'll get a top 10, and I don't believe
Dale
I...
would replace the latitude with.
Yeah, I got a 0X too, so that'll help.
A XLS Plus.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm happy.
You got any turbo props or little stuff like that?
No, I wouldn't own a plane or get on one ever again the rest of my life if it was up to me.
Really?
Yeah, it was hard to get back on, but I did, and so I'm going to keep on going. But I think once I'm done broadcasting or whatever, traveling, I'm done being a plane owner.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know that feeling. It went on a plane. I hit a deer on a motorcycle one time doing 85 mile an hour, and it took me a long time to get back on the bike.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
But I appreciate everybody tuning in
I
and
know that
watching.
initial fear when you first get ready to go back to do something like that.
If you haven't already,
Sure.
subscribe to the channel, help grow it. Really appreciate it. Got a lot of races coming up. Yeah, he's been pretty chatty the last half of this race, under caution. It's cool to hear his insight about the iRacing Cup car draft package here. Kind of explained how there's just a lot of new elements on there, and it's kind of hard to tweak it when there's like 20 new elements on it.
You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
I really wish I would have just stayed in front of him and not moved over and kept the run off too. Talk about regrets.
Yeah, honestly, after racing this
Junior,
one,
I'm a fixed wing guy, and I got a lot of jet time.
I'm happy to come
I
home with a
spent
top
lot of
10.
helicopters.
There was plenty of times in that race where I was extremely loose and thought that I might get out of control
I
and
got a
wreck
lot
it.
of time
But
in airplanes, but I stay the hell out of helicopters. They still scare me after all these years.
Yeah, that's a weird deal, too, for me. I had a helicopter at a Bell I bought from Tony Stewart, and flew it all the time, and everything's great. And I'm telling you, like, woke up one day, nothing happened, nothing bad happened. Just woke up one morning and didn't want nothing to do with it. Didn't want to get one ever again. Sold it.
I refuse to fly anything that's got a Jesus nut on the top of it.
Oh yeah, for sure, Zero. Dale is awesome for sure.
Just give me an RV. I don't care if it takes 2 days.
I love a road trip.
Yeah, I am all about a road trip. I'd like to go to Granite this year as long as it's opened up.
Well, boys, again, fun time. Everyone up front. It was great racing. Hope we get to race each other again soon.
Pit road is now open.
Yeah, that'll do it for that one.
Until next time.
All right,
Good race,
there's the
guys.
checkered flag. Leopard 12.
Yeah, you guys have a good
job.
one.
Very good job. Leopard 3.
See you,
Carmine,
everybody.
you had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pasta,
Yeah, take
16,
care. Have yourselves a
car.
good night.
Bye, guys. Thanks for the good race.
Show off Junior's car. Who knows when the next time we'll be able to see this one. Especially the 87 cars. But cool to get to race against him and Tim Duggar, and really this entire field. That was a blast to get to race these cars again. I think I'll even maybe try to do another race later on in the week here. Not tonight. Probably not going to do the other road course race tonight either. We're going to wrap it up and call it a night. I think that one goes live in 5 minutes and wasn't able to get a lot of practice in, so. That would be a good idea, Joe. We'll get a couple Dale picks for the intermission screen. But I got a couple new ideas for the intermission screen. We'll unveil that later on, but go back and maybe look at some of the last couple laps. It's pretty good racing. Yeah, I just got lucky, Josh. This was an official race, the 87s at Talladega. Just hopped on and he happened to be in our race group. But I know he does race quite a bit. Yeah, that's where Junior got, looked like he got tight, which is super easy to do here. I can't remember if I've raced with him or not. There's been a handful of drivers that I have raced with, though, on officials. Really, if you get on any official in the middle of the week, especially in the off season, you'll see a couple drivers on here. Whether it's ARCA, Xfinity trucks, someone in NASCAR you'll usually find on here every once in a while. Heck yeah, Dean, is that official? Tomorrow, Aces, 188 laps, 87s at Dega. Holy smokes. That's what I'm talking about, though. If that's official, and I'm on iRacing tomorrow, I will for sure do that. This is where I start getting super tight up front. I think right there maybe was when I was nervous I'd get up into him. 10-4, Dean. I'm not sure how much I'll be racing this weekend, but if and when you do it, and I'm racing, I'll definitely be a part of that one. Yeah, I got up to third here. Really would have loved to see it go green the rest of the way from here. You can see everybody's getting super loose at this point. It's lap 48 of 60, so we had about 12 laps to go at the point. And that's when the final caution came out. $10-4, Josh. This is my birthday weekend. My birthday's on Sunday, so that's why I'm not sure if I'll be able to get on iRacing much this weekend. But for sure, I know I'll be back Monday night for the Four Corners Racing League at Kansas. It'll be. So we'll have that to look forward to. But on your way out, hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to help grow the channel. We'll be racing a lot here in the coming months and weeks. A lot of different styles of racing. Soon I'll definitely get back on the road courses and do some more road racing. But just a little too late tonight to make that 11 o'clock one and have enough practice to where I feel like I would even be competitive slightly. So we'll wait to head to the Le Mans in the SR8 cars for another day. But again, we'll be back Monday night, every Monday night for the Four Corners Racing League. So hopefully we'll see you guys then. Hopefully we'll be back sometime this weekend for the Dean Sprinkle big 1987 Cars at Dega race, similar to what we just did, but for 188 laps, a full-length race. So keep your eyes on Flying Ace's Twitter for the information for that one. You definitely won't want to miss that one. If I'm in that one, I'll be streaming for sure. But once again, everybody have a good night. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.